It's been a good homestand for the Angels thus far. They've taken the first two of this series against the Texas Rangers. Tonight for the Big A, we wrap up this three-game set. Hi, buddy, from inside Angels Stadium. We welcome back to Angels Baseball on Fox Sports West, along with Mark Gubiza. I'm Victor Rojas, and last night we were talking about Mike Trout and perhaps an American League MVP candidacy. Well, Shohei Ohtani looking for an American League Rookie of the Year campaign, and Gooby, he added to the resume last night.
Well, he's swinging the bat so well against the Rangers, not only in this series, but he has his entire season where they have a Coors Light refreshing finish with the swing he had early in this series, game one, in which he crushed the baseball, 112.9 miles per hour off the bat, exit velocity, went well over 400 feet for a home run. Then the bat last night, that's one of those really special at-bats for Shohei Ohtani. Even though behind in the count, looking for something out over the plate, trying to fight off a very good pitcher's pitch, did so. A break ball down and away, breaks his bat, but still strong enough to get that into the outfield. 21 home runs on the season when you look what he's done in his last 41 games. 12 home runs, 32 RBI for Shohei Ohtani.
Well, just 4 more games in the regular season. Andrew Heaney is on the mound tonight, making his 30th start of the year and his final one. See if the Angels can pick up a W for him before the Angels have that off day tomorrow, and then the Oakland A's coming into town on Friday night. We're just about ready for baseball here in Southern California. Sit back, relax. Lineups and first pitch when we return.
The 2019 Jeep Cherokee. Embrace every new opportunity with a redesigned exterior and 31 Highway MPG. Test drive one today. By Mercury Insurance, we're on a mission to save you money. Log on to mercuryinsurance.com to get a fast free quote and see how much you can save. And by your SoCal Mazda dealers.
Beautiful night for baseball as the Angels look to make it 3 in a row here at Angel Stadium against the Texas Rangers. They have fared well against Texas this season, a 12-6 mark, trying to make it 13-6 before heading into the off day tomorrow. And then the Oakland A's coming to town for a 3-game series beginning on Friday night. Texas will head up to Seattle. They get the early morning arrival. We're familiar with that.
Yes, we know that one well.
They will play the Mariners for a 4-game set to finish off the regular season. Andrew Heaney on the mound for the Angels. And so far so good, especially after a tough road trip to come home and actually have that walk-off win on Monday night and a nice win last night with Shoemaker on the mound.
Yeah, excellent pitching all the way through from the bullpen. Matt Shoemaker, like you mentioned, it's that big 4-run inning in the 6th was the key to that game, and able to win the first 2, going for a sweep here tonight.
Andrew is starting his warm-up pitches here. We'll check out the City National Bank starting lineup for Don Wakamatsu and the Texas Rangers. They come into play with a 66-91 record. Jurickson Profar will lead things off at first base. Rougned Odor is at second. Elvis Andrus at shortstop. Nomar Mazar, the cleanup hitter in right field. Adrian Beltre will DH. It's Joey Gallo in left. Robinson Chirinos behind the plate. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa gets a start at third base, and Carlos Tocci tonight in center field batting ninth. Andrew Heaney making his 30th and final start of the season. He's looking for his 10th win with a 4.21 ERA. Here's his Indeed player resume. And it looks like this: 173 innings of work, 164 hits allowed, Gooby, and 170 strikeouts. It's a nice performance for I guess you could say, the veteran, the stalwart, whatever you want to use as far as Andrew Heaney. He's been the one constant for the Angels this year.
All career highs for him. A chance to get the double digits in wins with a victory here tonight. My go-tos to get to that chance to win this 10th victory of the season really is consistent change-up down. He has a very good change-up. Just keep that down just a little bit below the strike zone and then elevate his fastball for effect. That makes his slider and his change-up that much better when he can ride that fastball above the strike zone.
Take a look at the defense for the Angels tonight in support of Andrew Heaney. Upton's in left, Trout in center, Calhoun in right. The Angels have Ward and Simmons on the left side, Cowart and Marte on the right side. The hero on Monday night, Jose Briseño behind the plate.
And Jeffrey Marte getting the start at first base. One of 6 different Angel players to start at first base this season. 3 errors so far for Jeffrey Marte at first base. Pujols, Fernandez, Valbuena, Cowart, and Arcia has also started at first along with Jeffrey Marte.
Jurickson Profar ready to lead things off. 252 average, and he'll take ball 1. .35 doubles, 6 triples, 19 home runs, 76 runs batted in. Good off-speed pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Profar last night 0 for 4 with a couple of strikeouts, 2 groundouts.
It's a good sign to have a feel for a changeup already. The second pitch of the game for Andrew Heaney.
One ball, 2 strikes. Profar, the switch hitter, takes outside. Last start for Heaney at Houston. 3 innings of work, 6 runs, 5 hits. Just got him out in front, fouls it off.
That's a pretty good slider too. Stayed back on that well. Good bounce.
Another 2-2 on the way for Profar. And this is pulled down the left field line toward the corner, and it goes foul. Just out in front of it. Last time that Heaney faced Texas was on September the 4th in Arlington. One of the 3 starts he made on that 3-city trip. A liner towards second. Cowart this time the job, but it just goes off his glove, and it's a base hit to lead off. It's a man on for Odor.
The challenge with a fastball inside out approach, just a little bit off the timing of the jump for Cowart off the top of the glove. Profar can run well. His 10 stolen bases has not been caught. hit the season.
Texas overall with 73 stolen bases on the year. Haven't seen them run a whole lot this series. Rougned Odor at the plate, 257 average, 18 home runs, 63 RBIs. Ward even with a bag at third. Now up and in. Hello.
Quick little stare out there from Odor to Andrew Heaney.
Been hit 11 times this year. Two balls, no strikes. Roberto Ortiz calling the balls and strikes tonight. Brian Knight at first, Jerry Davis at second, Pat Hober at third base. Looked like a pretty decent pitch. Lead off single for Profar. He's at first base. Fouts it back into the mid. It's 2-1. Angels with the victory last night, 77 and 81. Of course, they need to win out to finish off at an even 500 on the season. Looking for their 40th win at home, 39 and 38 at the Big A this year. Remember, it did not start pretty at all at home for the Angels. And much better out on the road. This is ground over to third base. Taylor Ward, a little bit of a bobble there, fires a second for one. The relay back to first, and not a time. Nice play by Coward to even make it interesting.
He got a lot on that throw. Close enough that they're going to take a look at that, but it looked like Odor was able to beat that one out. A little bit of a bobble, recover, and quickly got rid of that baseball. Gets that foot just down before the ball in the glove.
Odor reaching on the fielder's choice. Elvis Andrus at the plate.
It's one of those plays too at second back in the day, that neighborhood play as a second baseman or shortstop. It was pretty close for Caleb Coward at that bag as he tried to turn a double play. No longer is that the case.
Pretty good lead for Odor. 0-1. Foul back. No balls, two strikes. 72 degrees at first pitch. Elos finished the season out of the road with a 38 and 43 mark. 4 games under 500 against the West as Elvis
That
not
was a
fully committed.
great sequence. We know how well Andrus can hit the ball the other way with 2 strikes, and he looked like he was trying to have that approach, but you cannot stop that swing and make contact on an elevated fastball like that. He was just trying to punch it the other way. 95 gets a swing and miss. Excellent sequence by Briseño and Andrew Heaney.
So 2 outs and a man at first, and here's Nomar Mazara. Struck you out to end the game last night as a pinch hitter. Back in his normal right field. 258, 20 home runs and 76 RBIs. Oh, foul one down the left field line, slicing out of play.
He stays back very well against left-handed pitching also. 7 home runs versus lefties for Mazara. Good power the other way. I think with that approach, a lot of times for Mazara against lefties, that's when you can pitch him inside. There was a time last year where a lot of pitchers were pitching him inside and even off the plate inside.
0-1. No balls, 2 strikes. Taylor will give it a look, but he'll run out of room. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. We are in the top of the first. It's the 17th pitch of the inning. Zara goes down chasing the breaking ball. 2 strikeouts in the first for Heaney. We'll head to the bottom of the frame with no score. It's their 159th game, and it'll have Cole Calhoun leading things off at right field. Mike Trout is at center. Justin Upton in left. Shohei Ohtani at DH. Anderson Simmons at shortstop. Jeffrey Martez at first. Jose Briseño behind the plate. Taylor Ward at third, and Caleb Coward batting ninth, playing second base. Yohander Mendez is on the mound. 23-year-old left-hander, native of Valencia, Venezuela. This will be his 7th appearance, 5th start of the season.
Yeah, not overpowering fastball, 90-94, slider, curveball, and changeup. My go-tos to be successful against Mendez today is really wait on off speed. There's a lot of off-speed pitches, and hit that fastball when it's middle away and use the big part of the field.
Cole takes inside now and off the glove of Ramos at Chirinos. Calhoun at 206, 19 home runs, 57 runs batted in.
So looking for that next home run to get him to that 20 plateau as far as home runs on the season. 206, 57 ribbies.
1 for 3 last night with a walk. 2 balls, no strikes. Giddy up on that one. Last start for Mendez, the 19th. As against Tampa Bay, took the loss, lasted just 3 2/3, giving up 8 runs, 7 earned. Cole fouls it back 2-1.
It's a real good 2-0 swing there by Cole Calhoun.
Trout on deck. 2-1. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
There's that slider he has. About 14% of his pitches are slider, about 6% curveballs, and 22% of his pitches changeups.
Two now. A little bit high, full count.
Magic getting the fastball here with Trout on deck.
Out to center field, towering shot. Tochi going back at the track and at the wall, will haul it in. Hit it too high.
He did hit it too high.
Way too high.
Way too high.
To take a look at the Rangers on the defensive side of things. It's Gallo in left, Toshi in center. Bazar is in right. Hyder for left foot, third Anderson, short Odor in second. Profar first, Chirinos by the plate.
And Tochi out in center field, who made that play, and that long fly ball out by Cole Calhoun. His 35th start in center field. He's got one outfield assist, one error so far. Covers some ground, tested right away.
Trout takes outside for ball one. Mike hitting .315, 38 home runs, 77 runs batted in. Last night picked up his 30th multi-walk game of the season. That ties a club record with Troy Gloss. It's the 147th career game in which he's had 2 or more walks. He's ahead of the count of 3 balls, no strikes.
Not even going to ask you now either.
I don't know. Silence is golden. Trouty takes the strike. It's 3-1. Foul back, full count.
That's a pretty good hack at a 3-1 fastball, hard to the plate. Fell behind both hitters 2-0. Full counts on the first 2 hitters.
And he walks up. No surprise.
120th walk season for Trout. 120. He's covered now 137 games for Trout. 120 walks.
Previous career high was 116. He did that 2 seasons ago. Upton takes upstairs. 260 average, 30 home runs, 85 runs batted in. Trout, Upton, Ohtani, all finalists for the Silver Slugger Award, their respective positions. Up to 17 doubles, triple to go with the 30 jacks. 1-0, 2 balls, no strikes.
Turn that changeup over. 3 batters in a row. 2-0 counts to start with.
He's had time in the big leagues the last couple of seasons, 7 games last year. 23 starts in the minor leagues this year between AA and AAA. Carrying a 4.71 ERA. 2-0 pitch. Got an off-speed pitch. 2-1.
Now has 12 walks in 22 2/3 innings pitched in the big leagues. Now walk to Trout. He's 1 pickoff this year. He's allowed 1 stolen base and 1 attempt.
Fastball first strike. Right down the pipe. It's 2-2 now.
Trying this 1 run away from scoring 100. He's at 99 right now.
Upton goes around. 2 down.
Off-speed pitch fit small for the slider. A little bit off the plate and down.
So here's Shohei. 280 on the season, 21 home runs, 57 runs batted in. He's hit well against Texas this year. First one is a little bit low.
It's been utilized. That was actually a changeup. He threw the up and a little bit of a cut action to his changeup.
Otani this year against Texas, 321, 4 doubles, 5 home runs, and 12 runs batted in. He's got Trout over at first with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. One ball, 1 strike. May have been committed to swinging at that pitch early on.
Yeah, Otani's got a pretty good idea of the strike zone. On that one there, didn't really see the baseball well out of the hand of Mendez, and he ended up swinging at something well off the plate.
One and 2. Got back into a couple of counts with that off-speed pitch. Tied him up. Plenty of Otani fans out here, even the day after the news broke. He's going to have Tommy John surgery next week.
Said after the games, he's going to think of the positives as far as going forward in 2019, as far as having that ability to swing the bat.
One, 2 again. He tied him up. Down goes Otani. 2 strikeouts in the first for Mendez as well. Ahead of the second with no score.
Halos to continue. Let's go a little push against the Texas Rangers. Keep pushing by REO Speedwagon. Continue to focus on some winning baseball here to try to sweep the Rangers.
Adrian Beltre takes a strike.
Push towards that 500 mark. You have a successful series against Oakland also, but it starts here tonight.
Beltre hitting .272. 14 home runs, 61 RBIs. DH last night. Went 0 for 4. Texas with 6 hits, the Angels with 5 as Hill shoe rounded dead center field. Trout going back, and that is gone. Beltre homers to give the Rangers a 1-0 lead. Career home run number 477 for Beltre.
26th home run Andrew Heaney has allowed this season. All 26 have been against right-handed batters. 48th career home run for Adrian Beltre against the Angels. He had a fastball out over the plate, hits it to dead center field. Seen that swing and that power for a long time with a future Hall of Famer, Adrian Beltre, to center field.
The last out was Joey Gallo, who's at the plate now, leading things off into third to give Texas the early 1-0 lead. Tonight it's Beltre the second. Two balls, no strikes. Gallo, 210 average, 40 home runs, 92 RBIs. He had a home run, walk, and a strikeout last night. It's kind of a patented night for Gallo. He's hit the 200 strikeout plateau. Third player this year to get there. Yohan Moncada, Giancarlo Stanton, the other two. 3-1. He's driven in 92 runs.
Such a great swing Beltre has. Good break ball there for Heaney. His ability to hit the ball to all field, especially, he's always been so good on elevated fastballs.
Down goes Gallo.
Take a look at our StatCast AI powered by AWS, and Adrian Beltre, what he did. And that batter's box on a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. Launch angle 27-degree, exit velocity just under 106 miles per hour. Ended up going 439 feet to center field. Adrian Beltre, 15th home run of the season.
Clearing the topiaries out there in center field. Robinson Chirinos takes a strike. 221, has 17 home runs, 63 runs batted in. Chirinos ended up going 1 for 2. Was hit by a pitch last night, 19th time this year. It's behind the count at 0-2. They tied a club record with Carlos Gomez a couple of seasons ago.
And just so far, when he's got ahead of the count 0-2, has finished off the batter right away. 2 strikeouts on the third pitch. Didn't waste pitches, went right after him 0-2.
Got him upstairs, the fastball. He's still upset at that second strike call. Chirinos, that is.
Runs that fastball upstairs again, not wasting time and not wasting pitches. Going right in that attack mode. 94 for Heendog to get a swing and miss. His 4th strikeout already in this game. Fastball was by him. Followed by a solid changeup.
This one shot out to right field. Cole thought about it. He played on a hop. No surprise there with Isaiah Kiner-Falefa going the opposite way. 2-out single. We'll bring up Tochi. Tochi out center field, hitting 228.
4 for 6 against the Angels this season. In that game, that series he had down in Texas, a lot of base hits right back up the middle. So for Simmons, Cowart, majority of the hits he had down in Texas against the Angels, right back up the middle.
1-1. Flares this one out to shallow right. Caleb going out. Can't make the play. Falefa ends up at third base. So back-to-back singles. Puts runners at the corners with 2 outs. The top of the order coming up.
Yeah, remember those games? He didn't really necessarily square up a lot of those baseballs, but placed them perfectly like he did here. All-speed pitch down just over the glove of Caleb Cowart, diving for that one in the right field. Nice job of going back, head still, eye still. Just a little bit over the glove, falls in. Falefa able to go all the way from first to third.
Profar with a base hit in the first. Late on the fastball. No balls at a strike.
He's been pretty good in these situations with runners in scoring position, 2 outs. It's the .205 batting average against him. Early on in the season, he was struggling in that category, but settled in, has been pretty solid. See if he get through this, would only allow him that 1 run on a home run by Beltre.
Late on the fastball. Had 2 swings in which the hitter's been tardy on that pitch. Almost elevate there,
yeah.
Almost like he did on Chirinos.
I think so, and then you got to be ready if you're Cole Calhoun, if he's late on a swing coming your way to right field. Same thing on the ground for Caleb Cowart.
Texas last night 0 for 7 with men in scoring position, 1 for 9 in the series.
On that high fastball there. You're almost tempted right now for Heaney to throw a slider, try to keep that below the knees. Maybe even bounce it and trust Persino to keep that in front. And swing and miss on it.
Oh, 2. Missed location. Briseño was set up inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 4 hits for Texas so far. We're in the second. Beltre lead off home run, giving them the early lead. Profar the 6th man to come to the plate. Now the 1-2. Nope. Throw to first. Tochi close to the bat. Falefa over third base.
Just wondering to see if he would go on that pitch and try to draw a throw if it was a pitch out of the strike zone to second base. And Falefa runs well at third. If it does go through the throw, he'd try to go home on it. Another high fastball. A couple different options right now. You can do that little fade change up away off the plate, or to slide her down and in. Seems to be timing at his fastball now.
Prolonged plate appearance here. 1-2. Got him with the breaking ball. Briseño holds up the baseball. Third strikeout inning, fifth in the game, but a solo home run by Beltre giving Texas the early lead. It'll be Simmons, Marte, and Briseño to face Yohander Mendez. They shoot a one-out walk, then struck out Upton and Otani.
Victor, what I'm seeing early on from this youngster, he's effectively wild. He has some late movement on pitches. Clearly the hitters have not seen him before, so they're expanding their strike zone, but he has some late movement and some really inconsistencies as far as that release point, but yet the hitters are not seeing the baseball well out of his hand. At least the first time through.
Just funky enough. Bounce from left side. Kiner-Falefa knocks it down, low throw, and Profar can't dig it out. And Kiner-Falefa had plenty of time with the Simmons running there.
Yeah, still not running at 100% after this knee issue. Missed game one of this series.
Ninth there of the season for Kiner-Falefa.
Tough little in-between hop. Gets the baseball, off balance throw, but had plenty of time to gather himself to make that throw over. You're right, Victor.
That's the old you knock the ball down, never peek up to see where the runner's at. You're looking at the baseball and you assume that internal clock that you're going to be late, as opposed to knowing the speed and how much time you have. I think that's the toughest thing as you get older and older, figuring that out, especially once you get into the minor league system. Knowing the runners and the like. The Angels will take the base runner. Marte, the first baseman, takes outside. And pitchers do it all the time too, right? They knock down a ball and all of a sudden they scramble to their right or left.
And even though most times when you do that, you could be jammed, the hitter could be jammed, and it'd take a long time to get out of the batter's box, but you just think it's going to be quick.
Marte bounce it over to third. Kiner-Falefa has it. Clean pick and throw, and this time a double play, 2 down. Base is clear for Briseño.
Some crazy games going on in the National League again. Milwaukee beats St. Louis. Looks like the Cubs playing a little bit better today, although Pittsburgh down 6-2. And a couple runners on base. Close race in that NL Central. Very close race in the NL West. Colorado been really swinging the bat well. They're leading Philadelphia 9-0.
So when they're playing bad, they're Philadelphia. When th're playing good, they're the Fightins, right? I'm just trying to get this straight. Just for, you know, future broadcasts.
I didn't think you would notice that.
Yeah, it's only been 9 years together.
Yeah, Philadelphia, that team out in Pennsylvania.
You're not claiming that side of the state now. 3 balls, no strikes on Briseño.
And at one point, the Fighting Phils were leading that division. Yeah. They really have struggled the last month and a half.
Briseño hitting .237, 5 home runs, 10 runs batted in. Takes the walk with 2 outs. Second free pass issued by Mendez. Taylor Ward will come to the plate with a man on. .165 hitter, 3 home runs and 10 RBIs. Taylor last night 0 for 2 with a walk. That's out towards center field. Got it toward the end of the bat. Tochi onto the track, makes the catch for the 3rd out. But if he squares that ball up, it is long gone up into the rocks. Instead, it's the 3rd out. We'll head to the 3rd with Texas leading it. The 3rd, folks, join us on Saturday, Fan Appreciation Day. Angels taking on the A's at 6:07. First 30,000 fans in attendance get a Mike Scioscia bobblehead courtesy of Fox Sports West. Go to angels.com for more information and tickets. Long run as a skipper. Southern California.
A lot of division titles, a world championship for Scioscia.
Texas sending up 2, 3, and 4. Odor, Anderson, Mazzaro. The ball's at a strike. That is lined, and Caleb's not going to try this one. Leadoff single. 5th hit now allowed by Andrew. Odor on twice.
After a good high fastball 93, a little more of a flat slider.
Fouled off of Briseño. I don't know where Jose was going. That was a fastball. Was it not at 90?
Yeah, and he was moving
as if to block a ball in the dirt or something.
That got him pretty square too. Yeah, the way he was turning his body as if he was expecting something off speed, whether it's a changeup or a slider.
But I mean, there's nobody at second base.
Exactly.
Unless that's one of those situations I'd imagine, Gooby, that you just forgot. You forgot what you put down, and/or Andrew went the other way.
That's on his shoulder arm area. You can hear that sound. Yeah, I think that's a quick conversation. One of the two got that sign wrong. And there's sometimes at night games, as a pitcher, you look in there. We know that from Troy Percival quite a bit. You look in there. What sign? Well, Percy was always going to be one, pretty much every time. But every once in a while, you look in there, and you don't quite get that sign in there. You're kind of caught in between.
Don Wakamatsu is coming out. I wonder if it's maybe perhaps they didn't charge the Angels a mound visit. Oh, 1 count on Elvis Andrus, who struck out in the first.
Surprised that Odor's not going, especially where that foul ball got Briseño. Might not be an easy throw. If Odor's on the move, he's got 12 stolen base, has been caught 12 times also though.
Oh, nice pitch in on the hands. High throw and got him at first base. They turn it into a double play.
I think they're going to look at it. Wakamatsu's going to take a quick look. Odor slid well in front of the base on that one. Jammed him, ran that fastball in. A little bit of a high throw, step on the base, quickly got rid of it. Another double play turned. He got a lot on that overhand throw. Just in that glove before the foot hits the base. 1-6-3. It's the 113th double play that Andrelton Simmons has been involved in.
Lazar takes down and away. He struck out to end the first. Love that pitch in on the hands on Elvis Andrus. That's twice he's been able to foolish.
Remember we talk about how well he hits the ball the other way. You pitch him backwards, and he has done that perfectly tonight. Most hitters, they'll look away late. I mean, look in.
Bouncer back toward the middle, and that'll sneak through for a base hit.
And Andrus is a guy that looks in early, away late. Remember, Alan Trammell was that way. Cal Ripken Jr. that way. They could drive the ball very well late in the count away.
Beltre hacking that pitch away. Good location. He homered leading off the second inning. 15th of the year, 62nd RBI.
By the way, that was the 170th double play turn by the Angels this season. Tops in the American League. Texas second, 160.
And at the center of those, most of those, Angels and Simmons.
Yep.
So whether it's Kinsler, Cozart on occasion, Fletcher, Cowart.
Yeah, 113 double plays that Anderson Simmons has been involved in. That's amazing.
Lifted out to right, playable for Cole. We're headed to the bottom of the third with the Angels trailing it 1-0. Look, the more there is to like, and right now there's a lot to see at your Hyundai dealer. By Carl's Jr., the 2 for $2.50 sausage and egg made from scratch biscuit, now at Carl's Jr. And by the 2018 Subaru Forester, a whole lot to love. Caleb Cowart's going to lead things off for the Angels here in the bottom of the third, down 1-0, courtesy of the Beltre Blast the second. 9-1-2 for the Angels. Yohander Mendez on the mound for Texas. 2 strikeouts, 2 walks. Yet to allow a hit. Caleb hitting 140. 7 doubles, a triple, a home run, and 9 runs batted in. 0 for 2 last night with a sac fly as he gets jammed. It's a little one-hopper toward Elvis Andrus. 1 away.
Well, he's got some pitches inside both the lefties and righties.
Whether he's meant to do that remains to be seen, but it's worked so far. Especially like you said, haven't faced the guys here, kind of seeing them for the first time.
See how that goes the second time through. Tell you what, though, is from personal experience, having that be effectively wild really can't help. Hitters, even the best of hitters, aren't really in there comfortable in the batter's box. Because sometimes you can tell a catcher setting up away, and all of a sudden throws a fastball way off the plate inside. Not necessarily by design, it just happens.
Cole just missed a home run in the first inning. Skying went out to straightaway center, taking Tochi to the wall. Taylor Ward has done the same as well. That ended the second. .35 pitches, 18 strikes, 17 balls. How about that? And that's what effectively wild looks like, yes. Right?
Yeah.
Now straight up the middle,
yes.
18-18.
And again, 2-0 count to Cole. Same exact start to the at-bat. 5th 2-0 count. Started an at-bat against the batter tonight. Cole might have helped him out a little bit on that one. That was a little bit below the strike zone.
Two on. Up and in. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And Trinas was pretty much set the middle part of the plate, now is well off the plate, up and in.
Out to left. Gallo's got to go back on it a couple of steps.
As I recall too, when you're a young pitcher and you're a little bit wild, a lot of times really good hitters, even though they know there's a chance it could be something out of the strike zone at some point during your bat, you're ready to swing first pitch. He wants to be able to try to get a fastball over at some point first pitch to Trout, see if he's ready for that first one.
Tried it there, and this is lifted foul and out of play.
The reason why I say that, because a lot of times in your mind as a pitcher, young pitcher, you've already had 5 2-0 counts. So I'm going to try to get one over. They're probably not swinging first pitch. I'm going to try to get one over, and you groove one, and you'll have a swing like that against you.
Trout walked the first one of 2 walks issued by Mendez. He could easily go into the dugout and say, you know, to Doug Brocala, maybe harping on, hey, you got to get ahead more often. It's like, dude, scoreboard.
Yes. So far, there's a lot of zeros up there as far as hits.
There's a method to my madness.
It's all part of my game plan coming in. I'm going to be really, really wild, and then they're going to get him to swing at something out of the strike zone.
2 balls, 2 strikes. First pitch strikes are overrated.
I know historically the numbers were significantly different between 0-1 and 1-0, but I'm going to try to see if I can change that around.
This is the
if I go 2-0,
the new normal.
Yes.
2-2. Trout takes a called strike 3. He knew it. He was looking for something off speed, it looked like. 1-2-3 for Mendez. First time he's retired the side in order.
Here in the Trout Farm as we are here with the Sunburst Youth Academy, which is a 5.5-month program which intervenes and helps 16 to 18-year-old high school dropouts by teaching them life values, skills, education. And the Angels donated 250 tickets for them to be here this evening. I'm here with Director D. And D, what does an evening like this do for these kids?
Well, first of all, most of these kids have never been to a professional sporting event at all. They come from environments that are so the opposite of this. So we like to bring them out and show them that with the right structure and discipline and the right work, that they can have successful lives, and that this could be the kind of life that they have where they get to participate in society in these kinds of events. So it's very special for us.
What kind of success stories have you seen from these kids?
They really turn their lives around. I mean, the biggest thing for me, they go from all F's to A's, straight A's. They increase their reading about 4 years in 5.5 months, and their math in about 2 years worth of an increase in math. but really they learn the skills to be successful. That's what we really want them to do.
And we witnessed a pretty special moment here. One of the parents came up. You said they're separated from their families for the 5.5 months. So how big of a change do these families see?
Well, they don't get to see their parents for 10 weeks, 10 whole weeks, and we have very strong discipline and structure. So by the time the parents come back, they don't recognize their kids. And it's tears of joy instead of tears of pain that they've experienced prior to coming to the program. So it's a very special moment for them, and you probably saw her tears of joy too. They're very proud of their kids. And we're very proud of them too. They work very hard, and they volunteer for the program, which is the most significant part for me.
That's so incredible. Dee, thank you so much for all your work and for sharing this story.
Thank you so much. Thanks for being here.
Victor and Gooby, just more amazing things that the Angels continue to do in the community.
I'll tell you what, I got goosebumps with that. That is absolutely fantastic. I got to see them walking by on the way to come into the ballpark today, and it was a great feeling to see them coming in and then to hear that story. I'll tell you what, that is awesome. That is really awesome, what they've done for them.
No doubt about it. Periodically, they see themselves on the big screen.
So cool.
Yeah, there you go. Sure, Alex leading the cheer there, getting them to wave.
Yes.
Knowing that they're on TV.
Yes. That's so great.
No doubt. Trinos goes down swinging, back-to-back strikeouts, 2 outs.
Andrew Heaney has the strikeout working tonight. 7 strikeouts. 4 innings now. Just looking down at them right now, it's a great feeling. Just watching them, watching the game, getting a chance to go to their first sporting event.
Kind of Falefa with a single to right. Takes a little bit low. 2 strikeouts for Andrew, and then falls behind here 3-0. No walks tonight. 7 strikeouts for probably 3 2/3.
I think when you think about it, in that first pitch against Kiner Falefa, that's right down the middle of the plate, by the way.
Yeah, where was that pitch?
Threw him a curveball. He never, hardly ever swings at the first pitch. Andrew Heaney with that turnaround, trying to gather his thoughts after throwing this one down the middle of the plate.
You're essentially saying just throw him a fastball.
Yeah, first pitch, fastball.
First pitch.
Yes. And swing at the first pitch a little bit less than 10% of the time.
Cued on the right side. Andrew will take it to the backhand. 3rd out is recorded. We head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Upton, Ohtani, and Simmons coming to the plate. The Angels down 1-0. The Sunburst Youth Academy boys and girls happy to be here this evening.
Bottom of the fourth. Now it's time for Tools of the Trade. Brought to you by Ram Trucks. Our very own Doug Freeman, director, retiring the Angel broadcast after the last game on Sunday. Throwing out the first pitch. Mike Trout behind the plate. Give him that target. Doug Freeman hits the target. Look at Dougie Fresh. Bringing it in there. We love you, Doug. Perfect throw. Great moment. Having Mike Trout catch that 99-mile-an-hour fastball, too. That had some good velocity on that. Spin rate was a little bit low, though, but the velocity was good at 99.
Not bad for the pickleball player of the year.
Yes, it's tremendous.
California.
Tremendous athlete at Doug Freeman.
I love the fact that he was very nostalgic about it. He wore the same shirt tonight that he did in his very first job directing back in 1965, I think it was, 66.
Oh, what a thrill for Dougie Fresh.
Upton launching one to left field. Gallo will pull up this one off the base of the wall. Justin racing to second. He is in there with a leadoff double, 18th of the year.
And I guess Doug Freeman inspired Justin Upton with that swing. Let's take a look at We Make It Easy, brought to you by SoCal Toyota. Justin Upton. It's that pitch, an off-speed pitch, lower part of the strike zone. He lines it to the wall in left field for a double, 18th double. He thought he might have had a home run on that, but didn't quite get the lift on it. In scoring position now for Shohei Ohtani. Extra base hit for Justin Upton.
Ripped down the right field line, and that is foul. Jumping on that first pitch. It's an exit velo as well.
It almost hit so hard it couldn't go foul, but at this last second went foul. 107 miles per hour exit velocity off the bat. Wait for some action here from Shohei Ohtani.
That is past the diving first baseman jerks it profile. Upton will come in to score, and we are tied at 1.
They got that action, RBI, 58th RBI. Receiving for Shohei Ohtani. Justin Upton, who double, scores the tying run. Second time through now. It's Mendez. Better approaches, better swings. Breaking ball, changeup, tried to turn that one over, stayed back on it well. Feet, good position, clears the hips, turns on that changeup on the inner half. He made that adjustment from the first at bat to the second at bat. Gets it by Profar, a very good athlete at first.
No doubt.
Great coverage too.
Angels get their first 2 hits of the night, back-to-back style. Shohei still stuck at 9 stolen bases. Here's Andrew Simmons. And he takes upstairs. Simba reached down the arrow by Connor Follett on the second.
Which won't be real easy to steal against Mendez unless you pick the right pitch to go on if you're Ohtani. Torino's had a tough time throwing out base steals, only 10%. He's allowed 53 stolen bases against them. So you got to pick the right pitch here.
Ground ball left side. Kind of Falefa to Odor on the profile. Double play, 2 down.
It's a little more pressing situation here for Anderson Simmons trying to get to that 300 mark as far as batting average, kind of pulling off some pitches. Shohei Ohtani getting some high fives going back in the dugout, picking up that RBI, tying the game at 1. Love to see Simba with a little streak together, get to that 300 mark. He's had an outstanding season. It'll be the first time in his major league career. Think about Simba. He said he's going to try to put on some muscle, gain some weight, and drive the ball a little bit more next season. Pick up that home run rate. Career high as far as RBI. See the 74 for Simba. 11 home runs.
Marte grounded into a 5-4-3 double play in the second. Starting at first base tonight. And then batting .214. 6 home runs, 19 runs batted in. 2-0. 3-0.
That was his 7th 2-0 count.
(3-1). Jeffrey takes the walk. It's a third free pass issued now by Mendez. Man off for Briseño, who walked himself back in the second.
Take a look at Arquilla. Drive to success. It's pinch hit, walk-off home runs. 5 in franchise history, including Jose Briseño's on Monday. Sid O'Brien back in 1971, the first. Adrian Garrett, Scaniers, Scott Spezio. The other 4, besides Briseño's walk-off, pinch hit, home run.
Did it in the second straight game. Pinch hit home run. Jack Cal did it back in '96, May of that year.
Still remember when Jack Cal hit a home run in the old Yankee Stadium when he broke his back, hit in the right field for a home run.
It's commonplace now.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, the Pirates tied the Cubs.
They tied it? Wow. I know they were threatening.
6-6. They're the 9th.
There's some great races going on in the National League.
It's kind of like dashed. Going back, what, 6-7 years ago when the Rays won in the last.
Yeah, there was a bunch of big
It
games.
was a Wednesday. Remember, the season ended on a Wednesday that year. Evan Longoria hit the home run down the left field line, right?
On a comeback in that
Yeah.
game. What are they down, like 6-7 runs or something?
3-1 count on Briseño. Taylor Ward's on deck.
Colorado was taking care of business against Philadelphia. 12-0.
(3-1). It's foul back.
Back to that walk-off home run on Monday. It's Matt Moore for Jose Briseño. Pitch out over the plate. You talk about getting those arms extended, barrel the bat on the baseball. Left center field. Walk-off variety. After that tough road trip. Huge lift there for Briseño.
Now circulate the memo. No jumping at home plate.
All right. Yeah, no, please don't.
Marte will take off. The 3-2. This is pulled to third. Kind of Falefa. Well, that ball got on in a hurry. There's the third down. But the Angels do get a run. Ohtani with an RBI single scoring Upton. We're 1-1. Headed to the 5th.
Toyota dealers. By City National Bank, a proud sponsor of Angels baseball. And by Jack in the Box. Try something different like Jack's Teriyaki Bowls, only at Jack in the Box for a limited time.
That's a beautiful shot of the moon. Is that a harvest moon? Where are we at? Where are we at on the calendar?
Well, it is fall.
1-1 game. Here the 5th inning. It'll be the top of the order coming up. Profar, Odor, and Andrews. Seven strikeouts, 1 walk. 6 hits allowed for Andrew. Profar at first base tonight. Singled in the 1st inning, struck out in the 2nd. Out towards center field, hit well. Trout racing back, is going to pull up, and it's a solo home run for Jurickson Profar, his 20th of the year. And Texas right back on top. It's 2-1.
He's really put together an outstanding offensive season for the Rangers. 61 extra base hits this season for Profar. 77 RBI.
That's right over the heart of the plate.
He's got that foot down. He's able to get that arms extended, barrel the bat, create the backspin to get that one out. Well out.
Odor 1 for 2.
Heads up to our camera well out there. Center field. Chris Bancroft got that baseball out there in center field. There it is. Throw it back. Yeah, throw it back. Show me what you're made of. Doug Friedman showed you the right way to throw a baseball earlier.
Trout have to go back on this one onto the track. Odor was out in front of that one. Still drove it a long way. 1 down. Being told that the moon tonight is a waning gibbous. Speaking of gibbous, good for John Gibbons.
Yeah.
Gibby.
Did you see
Gone.
him today?
Yeah.
When he went out to make a pitching change, he took like basically a selfie out there because they had the camera on him on the big screen in Toronto.
He is the best.
Oh.
I sent him a text because I got confused at the start time. So I sent him a text when the word came out that he was not going to be coming back as their manager. And broken bat roll over to Taylor Ward. 2 down.
Oh, if Andrews got hurt falling through on that swing.
Splintered or something? That bat really. They hit him. Finish my Gibby story here in a second. I don't see that too often.
No. All speed pitch. That breaks him hitting the back of the neck and head area.
Wow, how about that? I don't think I've
ever seen that either. Especially with when you break the bat, usually it goes flying towards an infielder.
I've seen Marte clock plenty of catchers with his bat, but I've never seen a bat break like that. Helicopter right back at you. It's crazy. So Mozart takes a strike. So anyways, just on the Gibby story, I text him, hey man, you're one of the best guys I've ever met.
Yep.
You're just a sweetheart of a guy, and I hope you find a way to stay in baseball. And you know, time passes, and all of a sudden I got to say, thanks Vic, you're the best. See you soon. I'm looking at him like, wait a second, did he go into full mail it in mode? Is he in the clubhouse right now texting me back? Because I got confused at the game time. They started, I think it was a 4 o'clock game or whatever.
He was pretty funny going out. I was watching some highlights of that game.
0-2.
I mean, he has a good sense of humor, but he's an intense competitor.
Yeah, he is. I tell you what, he got fired from Toronto the first time. Got hired by Kansas City to be the bench coach. Was there for 3 years. Then went down and joined the Padres organization and managed in San Antonio. He went to the minor leagues to manage. He's a Texas native. Went there, and then Toronto brought him back.
Some changes in the manager jobs this season.
Yep, Mazar goes down swinging. 8th strikeout for Andrew Heaney, but he allows his second leadoff home run. Texas on top, 2-1. Angels for Fan Appreciation Day Saturday. Oakland's in town. 6:07 first pitch. Fans in attendance will receive a team photo courtesy of Chevrolet. While supplies last, go to angels.com for more details. 8-9-1 for the Halos. Taylor Ward, Caleb Coward, Cole Calhoun, Yohander Mendez. Gave up 2 hits, the first 2 hits and only hits in the 4th inning. Double to Upton, single by Ohtani. 2 balls, no strikes, and that has been the running theme for Mendez tonight.
8th time.
3 strikeouts, 3 walks for the lefty. 3-0. There's some movement, action now in the Rangers pen. Some movement in the Angels pen, but nobody loosening as of yet. (3-1). Longest outing for Mendez, 6 innings. That was against Minnesota on September the 2nd. Taylor hits one out toward left field, hit well. Gallo racing back to the track near the wall, gone! Big fly for Taylor Ward. Knocks this game up at 2.
Well, you remember the last time you mentioned just miss it towards the end of the bat. Well, this time he didn't miss it. It went flying over the wall in left center field. Taylor Ward, 4th home run, 11th RBI. It's our top tier play, brought to you by Arco. Good count to drive the baseball, got a pitch to drive. Gets that foot down just at the right time. Talk about timing on a swing. Created that lift and crushed it out. Great sound off the bat. Serious distance too.
This one's out to center, and it's playable for Tochi. 1 down. Caleb over 2. Back to the top of the order now with Cole coming up. 3rd leadoff home run of this game, 2 by Texas, 1 by the Angels. All 4 runs in this game have been scored by the leadoff man to start an inning.
That's always, you've been taught that from every level of baseball. Get that leadoff batter out.
Give yourself a little breathing room, less stress. What was your goal when you went out to the mound? I mean, like your realistic goal, was it 0-1? Was it first man out regardless?
I was always, my thought process was always the first pitch strike. And if I gave up a hit, I still felt pretty comfortable that being a sinker ball pitcher, that next pitch I would throw could get 2 outs. It bugged me though when I walked guys. So early in my career I did walk quite a few because I was overthrown, but as my career progressed, did not like walking batters. I wanted to force him to hit the ball. It was going to be more than likely it was going to be in the ballpark. But if I walk guys, give them a better chance to score against me when they bunch those singles together.
Double barrel action going for Texas as Cole cuts through this one. It's 1-2. Yeah, you walk enough guys, you end up just getting used to it. You roll with it.
Yes.
Just like at my minor league numbers.
Yeah. I still have all those records in Kansas City for walks and wild pitches.
You learn to
hit batters.
You learn to deal with it.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
It's kind of like errant tee shots, right?
Yes.
It just means that you become really good at scrambling.
Yes. Very good at backing up bases.
That's it. You don't stress. 1-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's always fun backing up a base, especially when you go by the opponent's dugout. They always say some nice things to you when you get over there.
Full count.
He has really pitched Cole inside a lot in this game, whether it's a changeup or fastball.
75 pitches. There's the splits. 38 balls, 37 strikes.
He get effectively wild.
Payoff on the way. And he works the walk. So Trout will come to the plate with 1 out, a man off.
He's going to get a chance to face Trout. Nope.
Alonso's coming out. That's going to be it. For Yohander Mendez, Trout has walked and struck out looking against him. Imagine it'll be Sansa coming on. And have ourselves our pitching change. Our first of the ball game. We're in the 5th. It's a 2-2 game. For Thursday night football, it's the Vikings and the Rams in a battle of NFC heavyweights. Thursday at 7:30 Eastern, 6:30 Central on Fox. Also live on NFL Network and streaming on Prime Video. Now it's a game. Okay, now it's going to be a game.
Now it's going to be a game.
The first 3 weeks, not so much. Now it's week 4.
That's a pretty good matchup, though. I know Andrew Heaney's going to the game, along with Tyler Skaggs.
Is he all right after last week?
Yeah,
Minnesota.
Yeah, Andrew Bailey. Weave's going. Noe Ramirez also going. Adam Nebla also a big bug.
What, were you in the clubhouse taking notes as to who's going to the game? Can I get a showing of hands?
As I'm walking by, I said, you guys are going to watch the team that's going to be battling to get a chance to play a certain team again in the NFC Championship game.
Thumbs up, thumbs down if you're going or not.
Yes.
Purple Bricks pitching change. Sadzik, second appearance of the series, 11th game of the year. He has 2 starts under his belt, 7 2/3 innings, 5 strikeouts, 8 walks. He's got Cole over at first base with 1 out, facing Trout. And Trout, he takes a strike. Richard Trout going to the break. Walked in the first, struck out looking into third. Way outside, but that breaking ball.
I've been there before. By the way, that's a battle of pretty good defenses going on there. Rams and Vikings. Wow. That's 60% of the time on a 1-1 count, the right-handed batter, Sadzik will throw a slider. See if he'll throw one to Trout here.
1-1.
Tried it, backed up on him though.
2 balls, 1 strike. We mentioned Trouty earlier on this game, a run shy of 100. It would be the 6th time in his career.
By the way, he has reached base 275 times in 137 games. It's over twice per game he reaches base. That's unheard of. 275 times.
Three-one count, Upton on deck. The pitch. Had a fastball to drive there, 97, fouls it back, full count. If he gets to 100 runs scored, he'll be the 7th player all time, 3rd in American League history, with 6 100-run campaigns prior to their age 27th season. Alex Rodriguez, Albert Pujols, Hank Aaron, Mickey Mantle, Mel Ott, and Bill Dalen.
Amazing how many times he's been in that, at least the top 4 as far as AL MVP voting, including 2 MVPs.
Up and in. And what do you know? Trout sets a new record. 31st multi-walk game of the year.
Got 276 times on base.
Upton coming to the plate now, 1 for 2. Struck out in the first. Led off the 4th inning with a double and scored.
And Trout was always in that conversation for the MVP, and there's some pretty good candidates going against him this season. He's right there as far as that voting and that conversation. All the walks, on base percentage, the home runs, the stolen bases, the defense.
Way upstairs. It's going to be his last batter.
Look where Trout is as far as potentially when it comes down to voting, won it in 2014 and 16. Mookie Betts is entering today, 343, 32 home runs. He did pick up his 30th stolen base. JD Martinez has had a magical season also for the Red Sox, but Mike Trout in that conversation once again. OPS best in the game. On base percentage best in the game.
Quick visit by Brocale. One ball, no strikes. Calhoun at second, Trout at first. 2-2 game. Taylor Ward tying it up with a home run. Back-to-back walks for those two guys. 1-1.
Another breaking ball.
Mendez can only look on. He's responsible for Calhoun, second base. 2 runs allowed in his 4 1/3. 4 walks, 3 strikeouts.
Upton has been real good as far as driving breaking balls out between curveballs and sliders. And even a changeup, 17 home runs versus secondary pitches.
Got another breaking ball, bounced to third, kind of left and touches the base across the diamond. Low throw, Profar digs it out. So Sadzik gets out of it. Taylor Ward ties it up with a leadoff home run. We hit the 6th of 2-2 game.
Well, he was ready. He had 2 good at-bats in the evening versus Mendez to the wall the first time. This one well over the wall to tie it up at 2. That high fastball worker for Andrew Heaney. He's had that upper part of the strike zone, getting some swing and misses, setting them up, be able to finish them off with that good to hard slider, especially out of the strike zone on a consistent basis. Change has been pretty good too. 8 strikeouts in the game for Andrew Heaney.
Belcher takes a strike. He'll be followed by Gallo and then Chirinos. Andrew gave up that home run to Profar in the 5th inning and then retired the next 3 in a row. Beltre 1 for 2. Did not go. 1 ball, 1 strike. Andrew falls behind here. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Had 2 really good swings against Heaney so far. The home run and then a well hit baseball to right center field. Now time for the Old Dominion bringing their best. And he has throughout his career. The 39-year-old Adrian Beltre, second the Albert Pujols amongst active players with 477 home runs, 1,704 RBI.
Stayed away from him too. Found to punch one over to Caleb Count. Leadoff man retired here in the 6th.
Also, when you look at the hits, 3,162. He got 63 with that home run today for Beltre. Ahead of Albert Pujols in that category. Albert second with 3,082 as far as hits.
Well, you get the feeling that he wants to keep on playing. At the very least, to trying to get to 500 home runs. He's a Hall of Famer regardless. Gallo takes a strike. You get the feeling too from Rangers personnel that the scene on Sunday in Arlington, that at his time in Texas come to an end, or is coming to an end. Will.
Not only a great player, but an amazing leader in that clubhouse. Don't you think if you're a club trying to win a world championship, you have a pressing need for a leader, a guy that could drive the ball like him? I think Adrian Beltre would fit in with any team. Great guy, intense competitor.
1-2. Gallo strikes out for the third time tonight. 2 outs. It doesn't sound as if either with Beltre that he's looking to find a place where he could play 140 games at third base. You know, I think he does have the drive.
Yeah.
Now the family may have a different opinion, having been away for a good chunk of time. The little one's growing up. We see his son here all the time.
Yeah, he can hit too, by the way.
Yes, he can. Drops down to the knee and everything.
Yes, he does.
Chirinos late on the fastball. 0-1.
By the way, he's even going back to Albert Pujols. He's 18 RBI away from 2,000 in his career. (0-2). Another 94-mile-an-hour fastball, trying to pick up that 10th strikeout, which would give Andrew Heaney 180 strikeouts in the season. He's had 9 0-2 counts. 95. But we're through that one. Still firm.
Hard break, the ball missing down and in. Chirinos swing and a miss. They're down to first, so 1-2-3. 6-0. 2-2 game as we head to the bottom of the frame. Join the Angels for an Oktoberfest celebration in the Gate 1 Music Garden when the Angels take on the A's on Friday. Enjoy beer from some of your favorite local breweries. Visit angels.com/promotions for more information and to get your tickets today.
On Friday night.
Jeffrey Springs, the new pitcher, the left-hander, taking over for Connor Sadzik. Tani leading things off. Don Wakamatsu goes to his bullpen once again. 1 mark. 3.03 ERA, 16 games, 2 starts.
Springs fastball is 89-93 with a curveball, slider, changeup. Mainly fastball, slider, especially to a lefty. First pitch, 72% of the time, though, he'll throw a first pitch fastball. Here, Shohei Ohtani's ready for that first pitch fastball.
Shohei tonight, 1 for 2, an RBI single in the 4th inning, 58th run batted in. Here the Cubs walked off on the Pirates in 10 innings. First one's in for a strike, so they remain a half game ahead of the Milwaukee Brewers, who clinched a playoff spot tonight. Shohei rolls this one to first. Profar is there.
Well, he got down the line quickly.
Well, it's a good thing Profar took that, because Shohei beat Springs to the bag, I think.
Yes, no doubt.
One out for Andrelton Simmons. Simbo reached out an error the second, grounded into a double play in the 4th.
Boy, the Oakland A's aren't slowing down again tonight. They're leading Seattle 8-2.
Well, they got a chance to pick up a game on New York.
Yeah.
They win that game. It'll be a game and a half back of that first wild card spot.
Looking at that Arizona game, I think A.J. Pollock just hit a 3-run home run for the Diamondbacks against the Dodgers. They lead that game 6-2. That gets real interesting in the National League West. The Broncos beat the Eagles today. I think it was 14-0 in Colorado.
Bouncer toward third, goes foul. Check swing, did not go. It was a close one. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
It's pretty close to going. Was able to maybe go. It was a good pose, though. Yeah, I wouldn't be real happy on the mound on that one.
And a walk, especially if it results in the hitter getting on base. But you know what, as a pitcher, you can control that. Throw a strike.
Yeah, exactly.
Throw another strike.
Yeah, just keep it down. Make him hit the ball on the ground.
Jeffrey Marte coming up 0 for 1, a walk and a double play ball. 7 hits for Texas, 3 for the Angels.
Simba looking for his potential 10th stolen base. 9 stolen base, we caught twice.
Jeffrey tonight getting a start at first base.
Fastball upper part of the strike zone. See Springs quite a bit after that fastball upstairs. We'll try that changeup down and away.
30th round pick in 2015 at Appalachia State. Downstairs.
He tried that changeup down. Good take by Marte.
It's the battle of Jeffries. Springs versus Marte.
Who will win the battle?
We shall see. Tune in next. Simba takes off. Marte cues it foul. Tell you what, it's a lot of motion for Springs, so I can see where that changeup would be really deceptive. Yeah, Jeffrey way out in front.
Doesn't really throw that changeup to lefties, but he will a lot to righties.
Two balls, two strikes with one out. Simmons doesn't go this time. Marte takes a called strike 3. 2 away.
After a changeup, paints a fastball right on the inside corner. 92-mile-an-hour fastball. That's a hitter looking for an off-speed pitch.
Jose Briseño, walk and a ground out.
First pitch, changeup.
Always looking to pull the baseball. And really, if you go back and watch that pinch hit home run on Monday, Moore didn't make a terrible pitch. It was on the outer third. Jose didn't go full pull mode on him. This one's out to right center field. That's a good piece of hitting right there. Sybil will turn it head to third. He's looking for something down and away and flipped it out there. So the Angels have runners at the corners with 2 outs.
And he is super strong. So he can drive the ball out even on a pitch on the outer part of the plate, but he stayed back and lined this with right center field. This is a good approach, a good swing for Briseño. That's because that pitch is down. That's a good one. If you're on the mound, an all-speed pitch again. A little sink piece, lines it right center field.
Taylor Ward is 1 for 2. He homered in the 5th inning to tie this game up at 2. That's where we stand right now. Fastball in. Home run for Ward. 4th. 11th run batted in.
Springs has a tendency at times to overthrow his slider in the dirt. A good break if you're Anderson Sims if it gets away from Chirinos.
Kind of level playing back. Simmons could take a bigger lead at third base. The fastball in on him.
Staying fastball up all 3 pitches.
You figure now that might turn one over.
That's why you got to be ready right now, whether it's a changeup or slider. If it's in the dirt at all, get a good read on this one if you're Anderson Simmons, the third.
But you do have options still. You can go fastball back in if you want.
But if it's elevated, that's the one you can flare into the outfield.
1-2 from Springs. Taylor shoots one out to right center field. Playable. Tochi. Mazar calls. Well, no, Tochi calls him off. The center fielder taking charge. Angels leave 2 on. We'll head to the 7th. Tied at 2.
Milwaukee. Travis Shaw, base hit. The left field scores the go-ahead run as Milwaukee takes that lead 2-1, hold on, and clinch a playoff spot. Yelich scored, who had walked a number of times in the game. Milwaukee clinches a playoff spot tonight, as does the Chicago Cubs. Dodgers, Rockies tied. See that division central, just a half a game lead for the Cubs over Milwaukee in that battle for that second wild card spot.
Andrew Heaney back to work, 8-9-1 here in the 7th inning. Milwaukee back into playoffs for the first time since 2011. Had a good run there. Ron Renicky was their manager.
Wasn't CC Sabathia on that team?
Oh.
Remember, he was pitching on 3-day rest for like the last month of that season for Milwaukee.
I was fortunate enough to have that series between the Diamondbacks and the Brewers.
That was a great series.
Yeah, it was awesome. Okay, it was going to be all Milwaukee, a sweep. They won the first 2 in Milwaukee. Arizona then won the next 2, and then a walk-off base hit up the middle for Milwaukee. Miller Park. 2-1. Falefa shooting one toward the right field corner. Cole's there. Again, that's kind of his approach every time. He's trying to go the other way.
And if it's elevated, he will hit that ball hard. There's been some great playoff series the last couple of postseasons, including World Series, have been excellent. So as Ralph Lauder would say, buckle your seatbelts for the postseason.
Oh me, oh my.
Yes. You might be checking us out over in Hawaii right now. Clippers are over there in Hawaii.
Carlos Tocci, the center fielder, 1 for 2. Takes a strike.
I'm actually in the bullpen now for the Angels.
Out toward left center, playable for Trout.
Andrew Heaney wants this game. He wants an opportunity to be able to pick up his 10th victory of the season. Double figures through this inning. See if the offense can pick him up in the bottom of the 7th.
Top of the order now, Profar. 2-hit game with a single and a home run. No balls and a strike. 2 runs, 7 hits, an error, 5 left on for Texas. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors, 6 left on for the Angels. Good off-speed pitch.
Real good changeup. Remember, the second pitch of the game was a very good changeup. Had that feel for it. Good feel right there for that one. Pitch number 98 coming up. See if he can finish it off with a punch out here.
He's trying.
So good velocity on this fastball. 94, which is a great sign for Andrew Heaney and the Angel organization going forward. Career high as far as every single category for Andrew Heaney.
Tonight, the 5th time this year in which he has recorded 10 or more strikeouts. 10 had been his high water mark, as you see the Angels pen. But he set a new career high with 12 on September the 9th at Chicago against the White Sox.
It's a 1-0 victory.
28 strikeouts combined in that game as Profar hits this one to third base. Taylor's got it. A 1-2-3 7th inning. If that's Andrew Heaney's last inning of the season, it was a great run for him. 2-2. Texas, and Andrew Heaney, his 30th and final start of the season, getting lots of hugs in that dugout.
I love those numbers right there. 180 strikeouts in 180 innings pitched this season. A full, healthy season for Andrew Heaney, getting those hugs from everyone in that dugout, deservedly so. What an outstanding season. He would love to see some offensive support right now. Put himself in position, even up his record at 10 with a victory tonight. He is very competitive. You love seeing that from your teammates.
Michael Hermosillo pinch hitting for Caleb Coward to start the 7th. 212 average, a home run, 1 RBI. Caleb finishes the game going 0 for 2. Ground down to fly ball to center. Calhoun on deck, then Trout. Chris Martin getting ready. He goes down swinging on the off-speed pitch. 1 away. MLB at bat, your #1 Angels app. Customize your experience to catch every moment this season. Get Angels home screen icons and features such as MLB.tv Game of the Day, pitch tracking, in-game highlights, live radio broadcast, stats, news, and more. Download MLB at bat today. Cole looks at a strike. 0 for 2, a couple of fly ball outs and a walk. No balls, 2 strikes.
Arco, quality top-tier gas for less.
No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. A bouncer to the right side. Profar far to his right. Springs covering. 2 down.
They go pitching change right now with Trout.
Yep, walk bounce is coming out. That'll be it for Springs. So, getting through this first 2 batters. Chris Martin will face Mike Trout, a pitching change. We are in the bottom of the 7th, tied at 2.
Angels baseball on Fox Sports West is brought to you by Spectrum. Spectrum Mobile has unlimited talk, text, and data. Save up to 40%. Go to SpectrumMobile.com today.
It's the bottom of the 7th with 2 outs, and Mike Trout coming up in a 2-2 game. Chris Martin gets called on by Don Wakamatsu, the interim skipper. 45th time this year. Second appearance of the series for Martin. 1-4 and a 4.50 ERA. 40 innings, 45 hits, 34 strikeouts, and 5 walks. Trout coming up is 0 for 1 with 2 walks.
Yeah, firm fastball, 93, 97, go cut fastball, slider, and splitter.
Chris Martin, a teammate of Shohei Ohtani's with the Fighters in Japan. They always get together before a game and talk things over, at least the first couple of games of the series.
Trout 0 for 1 in his career versus Martin.
Shift on, 3 on the left side. Tochi shading Trout towards right center field. Just missed outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two. Hard breaking ball.
He's got a good splitter also.
Texas with 2 solo home runs. Beltre and Profar in the 2nd and 5th respectively. Angels with an RBI single by Ohtani in the 4th. Solo home run by Taylor Ward in the 5th. Here's the 1-2. Trying to get him to chase again. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
About 54% of the time we'll throw a fastball here in this count against a right-handed batter. He's got a chance to throw something all speed, whether it's his cutter, slider, or split.
Two to Trout. Check swing, just got a piece of it. Went back to that breaking ball. Just 4 hits for the Angels tonight. Martin, the 4th pitcher overall. And he got him with a breaking pitch. We'll head to the 8th, tied at 2.
Jose Alvarez on his way to the mound after a solid outing by Andrew Heaney. Welcome to the set, Jose Mora. In 10-7, stay tuned for Angels Live postgame presented by your SoCal Mazda dealers. Mr. Heaney, what a nice way to finish off his season, huh?
It is a great way to finish off the season. Nice bounce back game again. Third one in a row for the Angel pitchers this series. Andrew Heaney just pitching fantastic tonight. Got a great fastball working. Fantastic slider. You'll see it here in a minute. I think that's why that fastball was looking so good. 10 strikeouts. Fourth time he's done that this year. Just pitching fantastic. And of course, Taylor Ward hitting his 4th home run of the year to get this game tied back up in the 5th inning. Unfortunately for the Angels, they were not able to go out there and get another run that last inning for Andrew Heaney. So it looks like he's not going to factor in the decision.
30 starts, 12 victories. Seems like I always say this on my toss, but again, it's going to depend on the Angels bullpen.
No doubt about it. Jose Alvarez takes over here in the 8th inning. 76th game. Odor fouling it off. 2, 3, and 4 coming up for Texas. Odor, Andrews, and Mazara. So lefty, righty, lefty. New second baseman for the Angels. It's Sherman Johnson enters the game, and he'll bat in the number 9 spot.
Almost everyday Alvarez in again. Sherman Johnson at second. Played some first base last night.
The ball is 2 strikes. Heaney, by the way, finished the game at exactly 100 pitches. First pitcher for the Angels to reach 100 pitches in a game since July 22nd.
That was 5 innings for me.
That was Heaney.
Yeah.
Himself. That was 5 innings.
I'll tell you what, that's an excellent season for Andrew Heaney. Excellent. A lot of strides made by Heen Dog.
0-2. Check swing. Did not go. 1-2.
Ten 0-2 counts for Andrew Heaney tonight. Jose Alvarez kept up with the theme. 0-2 count here to Odor before throwing that pitch out of the strike zone.
And tight. Odor 1 for 3, had a single back in the 3rd. Now the 2-2. That's out to right center field. Trout moving back. It'll stay in the yard. Took him to the track. 1 down.
Win the will that one back. Ooh, that sounded long and far off the bat. You can see the smile from Odor thinking he got that one. That did have some pretty good sound. The Trout able to run that one down. He doesn't get cheated even with 2 strikes on him. That's for sure, swinging the bat.
Elvis Andrews takes outside.
Looks like Andrews is okay after that last at bat.
Yeah.
He broke the bat.
76th appearance for Alvarez. Side with Francisco Rodriguez. Joe Smith, for 2nd most in Angels history. A-Rod in 08. Joe Smith in 2014. Scott Shields holds the record with 78 2005.
Shieldsy.
The rubber band man.
Yes, no doubt. You talk about a firm running fastball. His no seam fastball.
Ground ball to short. 2 down.
Shortstop, shortstop.
I think that's a question Mike Scioscia asked Alvarez. Hey, would you like to tie the record? Jose's probably, I think he's tapping out. 76, I'm good.
He's probably thinking, you know what, I could go a couple more times and then I could tap out after Sunday's game. I got a long time. The rest.
Well, then at that point, pitch him every game.
Yes.
You know what? He should be the opener for all 3 games.
Yeah. Make that suggestion tomorrow. I mean, no, Friday. You could do it.
I could make it tomorrow. It's just the same as Friday. Nobody's listening either way. Angels are off tomorrow. Omar Mazar 1 for 3, had a single in the 30, has struck out twice. The other 2 plate appearances.
Go back to my Hyundai key to the game. Gotta finish strong. Keep pushing. REO Speedwagon. Keep pushing all the way to the end. Another tight, good game here with Texas for the Angels. Gonna get a little bit closer to that 500 mark if they're able to pull this W out tonight. 78th win if they can get the W.
1-2. Beltre on deck. Here's the 1-2. Mazar, a little dribble back toward the mound. Jose has it, spins around, throws out Mazar in a 1-2-3 8th inning. We will head to the bottom of the 8th. Upton, Ohtani, Simmons coming up for the Angels. It's a 2-2 game. Friday night, a 3-game series to wrap up the 2018 calendar. We got a 7:07 start on Friday, 6:07 on Saturday, and then it's a noon, 12:07 start. Every game in Major League Baseball starts at 3 Eastern.
There's a good chance
Sunday.
that last game is going to be very, very important.
And that was the whole point. Yep. Tony Petitti, the COO of Major League Baseball, formerly of MLB Network, instituted that so that there was drama on the last day.
There will be some drama in the National League.
Chris Martin back out. He struck out Trout to finish off the 7th. He'll face Upton, Ohtani, and Simmons. Justin 1 for 3 with a double. Takes a strike.
Oakland, if they can hold on to their lead, will pick up a game on the Yankees.
Yep. So it'll be a game and a half back. 8-3, but don't sleep on the Mariners. Mariners had a nice little roll last night. Diamondbacks leading the Dodgers 7-2. That will go to the Dodgers trailing the Rockies by a half game, correct?
Yep.
Dodgers are off tomorrow. They will travel to San Francisco after the game tonight, so they'll play the Giants Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The Rockies have the Phillies tomorrow night, and then the Nationals coming to town on Friday. 1-1.
Bumgarner's pitching that game on Friday night for the Giants. Those two teams don't like each other a whole lot either.
The Yankees, that half game and that wild card will go away tomorrow because the Yankees play at Tampa Bay. Oakland's item. 2-1. 2-2.
Imagine I'll throw that slider through. Trout a 2-2 slider. Last half inning.
Rangers have a left-hander getting ready. Alex Claudio. Two-two pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and it was in the zone. Justin goes down looking for the first out.
Trinos was setting up inside, but this fastball, 95-mile-an-hour fastball, was a pretty good pitch. Take a look at our Nissan pitch cast. And a lot of that outside part of the plate. Now where Trinos was set up, definitely was in the strike zone. Two friends meet up here.
Shohei tonight 1 for 3, an RBI single. Down and away.
Former teammates in Japan. Start him off with a splitter. I remember when Chris Martin in spring training in Arizona, and all the conversation was that Shohei Ohtani struggling pitching, swinging the bat. It was Chris Martin said, don't worry about him at all. He will be special. He was right.
Trino set up outside. 2-0 pitch. Chase it. It's 2-1. First time Ohtani has faced Martin this year. Anderson Simmons on deck. Tied at 2. We're in the bottom of the 8th. Evens up the count.
Does he try to ride a high fastball, or does he try that split again?
A little cutter, a little slider.
We'll cut fastball.
90. Because nowadays, especially when you can't really tell the difference between well, you can tell the difference between a true slider and a cut fastball. Everybody calls it something different. Just say a little wrinkle. Wrinkle off the fastball.
Yes. Yes.
See what they decide to do here now. Another 2-2. And that's out toward left field. Hit well. Chasing Gallo back onto the track near the wall. That's off the top of the wall. Gone! Big fly Ohtani side. He goes out full. And it gives the Angels a 3-2 lead.
Well, the battle of teammates won by Shohei Ohtani. The other way, home run, number 22, second RBI of the game. Halos with a 3-2 lead. What a swing, Shohei Ohtani. But fastball, stay back, shorten up the swing on that one too. That just shows you how strong Shohei Ohtani is. Stays back, perfect view right there. Just a short swing through the baseball, and he lines it out the other way. Great reaction by the fans also. That is a short, compact swing and a strong, man, just almost got him. That one almost got him on the off the top of the wall.
Off the top of the wall. A wall scraper, if you will, yes, for Shohei Ohtani.
You don't see that too often with Shohei.
Pitching change. Angels on top 3-2.
That was, Victor. That's a short swing on a 96-mile-an-hour fastball the other way. Perfect compact swing. Exit velocity 105 miles per hour. The launch angle just 24 degrees, goes 375, but it was the approach, putting it in play, and he hits it out of the ballpark.
Angels to Simmons swinging first pitch, grounds one to Elvis Andrews. 2 down. Call back in April that Chris Martin picked off Shohei Ohtani. So Show exacts his revenge. 2 out, somebody out for Jeffrey Marte. Marte 0 for 2 with a walk. So Johnson getting ready to close things out. Off speed downstairs. 1-2.
He's still stunned with that swing by Shohei Ohtani. He's just trying to put that ball in play. That's how strong he is. Funny, Mike Scioscia was asked before the game, as far as like that power swing, who Shohei reminds him of. He said Vladimir Guerrero, the way the ball would jump off his bat and go a long, long way. Mark Trumbo also, he said.
Wakamatsu had Claudio ready to go in the bullpen. Opted to stay with Chris Martin. I mean, you can't really blame Martin. I mean, it was a pretty good pitch.
No, it was a real good pitch.
95 away. Two-two. Marte goes down swinging, but Shohei Ohtani gives the Angels a 3-2 lead as he hits his 22nd home run of the season.
Well, you talk about a perfect swing in a big moment for Shohei Ohtani. 95 plus, shortens up the swing and hits it out the other way. Angels up 3-2.
ERA, has one save under his belt this season with 42 strikeouts and 61 in the third innings. He gets Beltre, Gallo, and Chirinos, so not an easy task for the veteran right-hander.
Johnson with 6 career saves against Texas. Shohei Ohtani with his 22nd home run matches his career high over in Japan of 22.
Beltre 1 for 3 with a home run. That was in the second inning. One pitch. 1-2, and Briseño immediately throws the baseball out.
I'm keeping that baseball in play.
Out.
Especially when you get a future Hall of Famer to swing and miss at it.
Breaking ball pulled to third. Mistake pitch, but right to Taylor Ward. One away.
Jim Johnson, his career had a couple 50 save seasons for his second save of this season.
Joey Gallo for 3 with 3 strikeouts, 2 swinging, 1 looking. Drops the hammer in there. Two balls, 1 strike. Robinson, Chirinos on deck. 3-1.
Challenged him upstairs, 93. Especially after a 79-mile-an-hour curveball. That's a pretty good differential in speeds of pitches.
There comes the payoff pitch. Fouled off.
And way back, another fastball.
Power to all fields for Joey Gallo. Off speed, got him looking. A 4-strikeout night for Gallo, 2 down.
He locked him up with that high breakable 80-mile-an-hour curveball. After 93 and 94, gets him looking.
Two down, nobody on. Robinson Chirinos, catcher, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Bounces it foul.
I didn't take any pitches. No.
Good high fastball.
Belcher didn't like that call. Trinos grounds one over to third. Taylor Ward's got it. Across the diamond. Light that baby up as the Angels sweep the Texas Rangers. Tonight, the final 3-2.
Another well-pitched game, but what an effort and an evening for Shohei Ohtani. It's our Land Rover above and beyond player of the game, tie-breaking opposite field home run number 22, tying the career high he had back in Japan. The 22 also had an RBI single in the game. Jim Johnson picks up his second save. The victory goes to Jose Alvarez. Some outstanding defense. Taylor Ward also with a home run tonight.
Halos winning at the home run of Shohei Ohtani in the bottom of the 8th inning. We'll be back to wrap things up right after this.